Hello, my name is Danny Nolan and I'm the Director of ChassisSim Technologies. And today, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to discuss with you is the ChassisSim Setup Service. Now, to show you where the ChassisSim Setup Service fits into the ChassisSim product offerings, if you're an SCCA, if you're a small motorsport team, say you're running in SCCA, say you're running in Dirt Late Model, or you're running in some smaller stock car categories, and you want to enjoy the benefits of simulation, but you don't know where to start, or you don't have an awful lot of money to throw around, then ladies and gentlemen, the ChassisSim Setup Service is tailor-made just for you. So to frame this discussion, how do you currently make setup decisions? Do you do it by rule of thumb? Do you do it with what other tells you to do? Or do you want to do it making decisions based on sims like this? Actual is colored, simulated is black. We've got speed, throttle, front dampers, rear dampers, steer, lateral G, inline G, front and rear roll, ladies and gentlemen. So what is the setup service? What the setup service is that we handle all the model and track development for you. So all you have to do is drive a setup sheet. And the key thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that we use your data to get the most accurate simulation possible, so that all you need to do is drive that Excel sheet so that you've got the power to make those critical calls of what you need to do with your race car. Now, the great news is, ladies and gentlemen, is that the setup service has actually been out there. So let me talk about a couple of case studies. The first case study I want to discuss is a Juno V6 Vdev car. Now, a Juno V6 Vdev car is effectively the F3 equivalent of a P3 or a P2 car. Effectively, think of it as a baby sports car. So, a model was developed for a Vdev car, and here we've got actual is colored, simulated is black, speed, throttle, steer, front dampers, rear dampers, lateral and inline G. Now, this was used to identify springing and suspension geometry. It was also used to develop new dampers. Now, the team in question here was actually very, very small. So this goes to show that, in particular, to employ the setup service, you don't need to be the size of the Porsche or Audi or Toyota LMP1 teams to make this happen. This is very, very applicable if you are actually a small operation. The second case study I'd like to discuss is the application of the setup service to the NA Autosport Engineering Evo 6 in World Time Attack Challenge in 2016. Now, a model for this vehicle was set up, and here's the key thing, ladies and gentlemen: it was used to cause chassis changes, and this overlay in particular here, ladies and gentlemen, was one of the critical applications of the setup service in calling a critical aero change that allowed the car to go from P17 the previous year to P3 in 2016, ladies and gentlemen. And this illustrates the resonant power that you have in the setup service. So, what do these all have in common? They were all small teams with zero simulation experience. Now, for these cars, there were no strain cages, no fancy ride height sensors. The data was dampers, steer, and accelerometers. It used a setup service front end, and in both cases, it made both of these cars faster because they had the key information they needed and the confidence to make those critical setup calls. Now, in terms of pricing, ladies and gentlemen, for clarity, I will talk in Australian dollars, and I will quote without sales tax or GST. So the model setup is $1,000. To use it per month for unlimited usage, you're looking at $500. Also, too, ladies and gentlemen, with this usage, you are not locked in. You can come and go as you please. So consequently, it's very, very, very price effective. Because the key thing is, ladies and gentlemen, you only pay for what you use. So, some conclusions, some takeaways. The setup service allows you to make decisions based on fact. We set up the model for you. All you have to do is drive an Excel sheet, and ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, the proof is in the application. And ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, using the setup service, you have absolutely nothing to lose. And if you are a small race team or you're new to simulation, you don't know how to start, don't hesitate in reaching out to us, and we can get you going with the setup service, and you can see what a powerful tool the setup service is.